Hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a very long time since I've recorded a video with audio. I'm usually really busy with school and work, but I have some time today, so I'm gonna go ahead and include some audio. Um, as you know, I've been doing the barn build with some animals. I thought it came out pretty cool. Just a traditional barn. All my builds, as well, it's not like many people follow along with my content, but since the very first day I posted, I made it known that all my stuff just comes from me, just from whatever I can come up with. So it is original. I mean, obviously it's a barn, so it's gonna look like a barn. That's what I'm inspiring for. Here's like where the dogs are gonna run free and be able to switch from field to field whenever there's too much, I guess, too much dead grass in one area. They can switch to the one with more grass, and then alternate as such. Different water sources. This one doesn't have any. I did that on purpose, of course. I did some big trees for shade. Now they do need a little pen, or I don't know what you'd call it, like a separate coverage area. I was thinking maybe of doing it in one of the later episodes. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. And if you watched the last episode, um, you saw me doing this really big box. This is where I'm gonna do the house. So this is the barn, obviously, but it's a farm. No one lives just in a barn. So that's for the animals. Um, this is where I'm gonna do the house. Now I wanted to do it significantly bigger than the barn because obviously it's a house. It's supposed to be bigger than the barn. Um, at least in some cases, right? Um, but yeah. Well, anyways, that's what I'm doing here. I laid it out. Just roughly the grid that I want to build it on. It's not going to be a square. Obviously, that's boring. It's not going to be this size, but this is just the area that I want to build it within. I also split it in between two bigger squares and then two slightly smaller ones. Um, and actually, what I want to do is directly count how many thing this is. So, okay, so it's 35. 36 is the middle block. Okay, 28. So in total, it's 35 plus the middle block is 36. So 36 plus 28, 64. Which that means the middle is obviously 32. But so this is 36. Then it would be 35, 34, 33, 32. That's the middle. Right at 32. Just so I can know where the middle's at when I'm building. Just delete that stuff. Also, I love these videos just because it's so cool, watching episode 1. Then you see the most recent episode. I think it's coming out tomorrow. I already recorded it today, so it'd be coming out tomorrow technically. I think I'm kind of getting confused, but it's so cool seeing the progress, seeing how it started out, and then seeing how it now ended up. It's pretty cool. I hadn't ever recorded my builds in the past, so it's nice to see. Okay, so 29 on this side. 29 plus 27. 56, so obviously the middle's 28. This was 27, so this is the middle right here, just one off. Now the house doesn't obviously have to be symmetrical. I'm gonna delete all this stuff, but just so I can know where exactly the line should be instead. So in reality it should be here. And then funny enough 1 over, so I know this is pretty boring, but when it comes to building, if you ever build stuff in Minecraft on a more serious, well, I mean, all these things are for fun, but I guess build in the sense where you want it to look proper and stuff, not just for fun. You realize how like important this stuff is in doing. Okay, now let me see, because this one was okay. Now that's in the middle. Okay, so what I want to do is obviously do a farm build. I've been thinking about it for some time. Building different layouts, different things I want to do. If I want to do traditional, a little bit modern. And I honestly haven't decided, but I do know some materials that I want to do is nothing crazy. I want to go with traditional brick to be incorporated somewhere. So I'll maybe do that to draw out that line. Doesn't have to be that line, but I can also use quartz brick. I don't think I've ever used quartz brick in a build. See what other colors. There's also this one. I need to see how that looks. Let's go with just for the bone meal. Just me prepping, like drawing out the layout. It doesn't even have to be these colors at the end of it, as you've anyone who builds again experiences. How you start off is really never how it ends up, but it's a good starting. Want like a sort of tan, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna go. Well, maybe I'll use it to draw out just the layout. See how it comes out. Bloop, 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 bloop. Which ones I don't need underneath that? Okay, we're coming up around the time where I'd end the video and then make another one. Um, but let's brainstorm, see how these blocks look. Obviously, this has a creeper on it. Jeez. So that's how that looks. Maybe having the creeper on it isn't the best idea. Let me get actually something that I'm using very simple blocks here, obviously, because I don't want it to be too crazy. Huh. I don't know. But I can draw the layout for now. So what time am I running at? Okay, what I think I'll leave it off here. I chose some bricks. I did a lot of talking, more than building, obviously this time. But I'll see you guys in the next episode.